Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawning as the Tech Marine, we have those are all one, so Nu1117 versus Masrer as the Lictor Alpha. So Tech Marine versus Lictor Alpha. We got triple Hormagaunts. Triple Hormagaunts is a bit unusual. On this map is very laney, a lot of fights towards the center, But against, of course, Space Marines, Hormagaunts are pretty effective versus Scouts because they're more of a lighter squad, and there is a second squad now, Scout squad being deployed on out now. Sorry about that if you heard me drink. Scout squad will be gaining some good hits there, but the Lictor Alpha is, of course, camouflage, and will grab one of the Tech Marines, which can help him tie him up in melee before negates his dealing too much range damage there. One of the Space Marine models will go down quite quickly. But we do have the Hormagaunts sustaining quite a bit of fire now, and the Tech Marines coming to support now. Hormagaunts are actually prone to being wiped. They have a lot of models, but not a whole lot of health. One of the models do go down there. Tech Marine does not get any melee hits off, and the Lictor Alpha does force back the Space Marines. Scouts have been upgraded to Sergeant before the shotgun upgrade. The shotgun upgrade would be very effective since it's an AoE weapon. This Scout squad is falling back. No Sergeant upgrade on them just yet. Tech Marine has not been upgraded by anything either. And does grab the Tech Marine there with the Lictor Alpha. And an excellent frag grenade there on top of the Hormagaunts. Tech Marine will manage to escape on out there. Space Marines are now making their advance, getting some good damage in. Does get good special attack there as well. Allowing them to fall back. Oh, got some shotguns upgraded. It's on the Squad Sergeant as well, so it's a fully upgraded Scout squad. Warrior Brood has been deployed on out. May see the Barb Strangler Thorn Cannon. But the Warrior Brood will sustain quite a bit of fire now, and will fall back. May drop this model right here. Looks like he does not, however. No upgrade on the Scout Squad just yet. A good shotgun knockback there by the shotguns. Hormagaunts have been upgraded with their adrenal glands, which of course gives them what? Increased health, damage, and leap. Well, better leaping, I should say. Lictor Alpha camouflage before may grab the Tech Marine. Tech Marine himself is actually quite wounded. Looks like I need to catch up the VP. Does spot him there for, of course, that brief moment. Now you realize, oh crap, that's been captured. The Sergeant upgrade on the Scouts can, of course, see the camouflage units. Got the Tech Marine sustain quite a bit of fire there by the Lictor Alpha. And good knockback there on both of those squads. Warrior Brood's not charging in. Has been upgraded with camp spotting ability. Hormigons still biting the ankles of these retreating squads. And the South Scout Squad will get overwhelmed by the Hormigons. Techmoon, however, will fully go down as well. Nice little pick there. Space Marines have sustained quite a bit of fire there. Goes out frag grenade there. Does get some of the Warrior Brood. Scout Squad will barely escape on out there. And good damage coming on those Hormigons. Warrior Brood has not started any sort of gen bashing. Yes, it is. It's right now set to 4K. 4K. Do you have trouble sometimes with setting resolutions? Lictor Alpha advancing forward may grab a may make a grab on this Tech Marine. I didn't think I have any issues with 4K. I may have, if I did at one point, I perhaps went to the text file and edited it manually. But I don't think I had any issues with running in 4K. Sometimes when you send it to 4K, it only sometimes shows 2K at first. Then you have to close out the program and reopen it and send it to 4K, but I'm not so sure. I do have a Rumble. It is attached into the link in my in description of my Twitch channel. Should be set like a extra little link there next to YouTube link for a Rumble account, for my Rumble. Hormigons are capturing this generator, trying to get a bit of extra power. Could activate the point for a bit more power. Tactical Marines have captured up the, thank you. Tactical Marines are captured the central VP. Yep, you'll see my whole stockpile replays there. Though, I'm still uploading or still publishing videos that does not have my avatar in it, so it'll be a bit of time before those going, because I mass-produced videos and scheduled them up to be posted. Tech Marines pushing away forward. Get a nice knockback there on the Hormigons. Warrior Brood is pushing away forward, getting some good damage there on those Tech Marines. Shotguns could try angling around. Tech Marines are seeing quite a bit of fire there. Attack Marines, not Tech Marine. I get those words mixed up all the time. Thank you for the follow. Warrior Brood has been upgraded with the anti-vehicle weapon. Also increases a melee skill by 10 in health, so that's actually quite good. So he's going for a heavy melee focus. It also provides reinforcement cost is increased, okay, and nearby teammates had their health increased by 40% and melee skill by 10, so it's a definitely good AoE melee buff synapse. Tech Marines are advancing. Not Tech Marine, Scouts and Tech Marine. Power node is getting under siege. We do also have a plasma gun there on the Tactical Marine before even the Sergeant upgrade. Nice knockback there onto the Hormigons. Nice grab there onto the Tech Marine itself. Also knocked down the plasma guns. Warriors and Termagons are just collapsing on these forces. Oof. Now here we go. There's this front line. We got a Dreadnought now deployed on here. It's going to come forward and smash. Massive AoE, massive damage right there. Though the Warrior Brood do have the anti-vehicle weapon there, but he's way too wounded to go back in. Yep, Dev 2 members severely wounded, falling on back. Power node being eaten by this Tyrant Guard. The Dreadnought should win out a fight between two, but it's definitely going to be a big, slow fight. does go ahead and charge away, trying to avoid him. Scouts do decapture the central VP, while the Lictor Alpha is captured at the requisition point. Yep, just hopping over some rocks. And now we've got the Titan Guard pushing forward, trying to get those scout squads engaged. Yeah, this game's audio is quite loud. I need to adjust it on my headset. That should be about good. And now we have the Venom Brood have been deployed on out. And got the Plasma Gun engaging to the Lictor Alpha. And the Venom Broods will find some good damage there on the Dreadnought. Now he knows about there's also Venom Broods. And does get a certain upgrade there now. Grabs the Tech Marine there with the Lictor Alpha. Venom Brood still engaging, but getting some great damage on the Venom Brood. Plasma Guns are pretty effective. What type of computer? Custom. I built this one myself, so there's also Windows if that makes any difference, but great damage coming across the line. The Hormagaunts are severely wounded. He had lost a Hormagaunt squad in that engagement as well, so quite a bit of damage in that fight. Yeah, it's a custom built one I've built a couple years ago. Back then, when the graphics, right before the Ethereum mining boom hit, so the graphics cards were actually reasonably priced. Level 3 Hive is being deployed. So we may see a card effects. I doubt with the Warrior Brood, does it affect the Synapse? Does it affect other nearby melee teammates had their health increased? Does that affect the Carnifex melee as well? Power generators are seeing a bit of fire now. And got the course the Dreadnought Flamer can actually be used against buildings. I don't think you really see Dreadnought gen bashing by Dreadnoughts all too often. Instead, we've got the Lictor Alpha capture the VPs, while these guys going for their own gen bashing. Scout squad unupgraded, so just using this one to go around capturing points. Very nice. Scouts are trying to push the way forward. Does get a nice shotgun blast there on Lictor Alpha, knocking him back. Warrior Brood charge on in. Does use the mark target upgrade from the Tech Marine, which is the Signum Armor. I thought I also mentioned the upgrades, but after this fight, Warrior Brood, one of the models do go down there. Another model goes down as well, so good hits. But Signum Armor grants increased health, range damage, and mark target ability. He's also been upgraded with the Plasma Gun, which does high DPS, effective versus heavy infantry, such as the Warriors, and grants plasma overcharge ability, increases rate of fire and DPS. Very nice. So that's a great combination of armor there. Plus the mark target is also great for more damage. Carnifex being deployed now, likely going to be the melee Carnifex. We also got Tier 3 being researched by the Tech Marine. He has a lot of requisitions stored up. Has all these generators, it may actually be worth it to build another generator here or here. Do sell 3 Synapse generators. We got these 2 Hormagaunts, sort of just chilling a bit. But one of them is missing a couple members. Shotguns, Plasma Gun, and Dreadnought trying to hunt these forces. This Scout's trying to avoid the combat, but it does get some nice spawning there and a bit of damage. Carnifex has been deployed, upgrading the melee one, so I guessed correctly. Excuse me, getting some hiccups. Hormagaunts have received quite a bit of fire there. Look, the Alpha is catching up that VP very nice, while the Warrior Brood is as well. I don't see the AoE effect on the Warrior on the Carnifex. What if it doesn't get affected because it may only affect infantry, not necessarily Tyranid units or Tyranid quote-unquote vehicles. Oh, it does have pretty high health. That seems perhaps it is both boosted by that synapse. Great knockback there on top of the Hormigons. And now here comes the Carnifex and Warrior Brood. Warrior Brood is getting focused down quite significantly by that Tech Marine. But great hits there. We've also got some Rippers now deployed on out. This is focusing on the Dreadnought, and the AoE effect is very useful hitting those scouts as well. And some sort of ability is being affected on the Carnifex right there. I'm not sure what though. See that red outline. Rippers are almost down. Oh no, the Hormigons almost went down right there. Hormigons do go down. Tech Marine still in the loop in the mix there, repairing up that Dreadnought the entire time. Knocks back his own Lictor Alpha right there. Looks like global repairs were active at the time frame as well, so may have not been the Tech Marine repairing it up, just may have been global repairs. These forces are starting to make their withdrawal, as these guys are starting to waddle their way forward. This Dreadnought is starting to be repaired up. He will need a Venom Brood or perhaps maybe a ranged Carnifex to help him out. He needs more anti-vehicle damage, that's for sure. Saving up quite a few resources, that's more than plenty for a Carnifex, so you may be saving up a Swarm Lord. Predator being deployed and out. Elisa upgraded, unupgraded. Las cannons could be quite useful, but here comes the Swarm Lord. The Lord of the Swarm. Warrior Brood is still... You can see here, like that effect there, the green effect, is definitely from the Warrior Brood, but does not get applied to the Carnifex, appears to be. These generators will be bashed. The Lictor Alpha is his capturing squad. He has not upgraded whatsoever. We may see these scouts going down to the Hormigons and the Warrior Brood. And that scout squad almost gets fully wiped, but does find the Predator tank there. Tries to go for the grab there, doesn't get the kill there. 1 health remaining. Ooh, that's a bit unlucky. It will be catching up that VP while the Lictor Alpha is catching up this VP. The Tyranid player still has plenty of tickets available. And we got the Swarm Lord now fully deployed. Another Venom Brood unit being deployed on now as well. Just needs a bit of extra anti-vehicle because he's fighting against 3 vehicles. He also needs to make sure he focus fires quite well, because if he spreads fire out, the global repairs will just be very effective against him. Dreadnought's hunting down that Swarm Lord. No Stern Guard veterans, just keeping the Tactical Marines. Could use a marked target there, but the Tech Marine will receive fire there by the Swarm Lord. Special attack there, knocking back, doing massive damage to the Tactical Marine. Does use a marked target there. Swarm Lord will need some help. He's fighting against too much fire. Carnifex is actually on the wrong side of the map. Venom Broods are pushing the way forward as well. The Swarm Lord is getting ripped apart. Swarm Lord is trying to fall back to the hive. Tyrannus formation now coming on in. Venom Broods are getting some good damage in. Carnifex is now rotating on course, now towards the center of the map. Global repairs have been activated right there, so now he's getting quite a bit of free repairs. Venom Brood does fall back, but severely wounded. The Venom Brood could potentially go down to the Venerable Dreadnought. Carnifex now charging forward, trying to hit that Tech Marine. Tech Marine does in fact go down. Rippers are now biting the ankles of the Dreadnought. Mark target has worn off onto the Carnifex. Last cannon upgrade, but hitting those Rippers. Venom Room has been repaired, needs to be moved over this general direction. Carnifex charging away. Swarm Lord still pretty far from being healed up. And there goes the Carnifex to the Predator las cannons. Rippers are almost cleaned up, but those Dreadnoughts have taken quite a bit of fire. Warrior Brood do have the anti-vehicle melee. Mostly they're just trying to avoid those Dreadnoughts. Hormagaunts fully go down. Rippers do also go down as well. Trying to capture that BP while next to all of that stuff, so that's a great idea. And will be spotted there. Warrior Brood trying to capture this VP as well. Does get a good special attack there on the unupgraded Scout Squad. Venerable Dreadnought has gone down. And we got the Dragon Dreadnought and the Predator still alive. And Terminator is now deployed on out, which should be very effective. A Swarm Lord, let's see. Not fully repaired just yet, or fully healed. Warrior Brood and Venom Brood are receiving some much needed healing, but he's without the Lictor Alpha, he doesn't even have a good self-catching squad, nor the Hormagaunts are alive. Another Venom Brood has been deployed on out, or being deployed on out. Dreadnought does get a great hit there. Swarm Lord advancing. There's still 3 Capillary Towers in this region. Tactical Marine Squad is falling on back. We got the mark target there by the Tech Marine. And the Venom Brood here is falling on back. The Warrior Brood is falling on back. Swarm Lord still trying to advance. May get the wipe there on that Tactical Marine Squad, but the Swarm Lord is seeing lots of fire there from that Predator. Dreadnoughts maybe get some melee hits in as well. Swarm Lord down to the last 70 health, and he has casted the GG. Swarm Lord does go down, but he's going to go ahead and back out of the game. Overall, great game by both players. Looks like they are doing another rematch, but I do not have that stored up. Yep, and he has lost the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching.